Okay. Hello, Miss Madhavi, ma'am. Welcome to another episode of Rustle Podcast, where we explore stories rooted in purpose and rising with the impact. This session, our theme is Roots and Rising, an exploration of what grounds us, what natures us, and what helps us to grow. And today, we are joined by a woman whose journey is a perfect reflection of both legacy and reinvention. She is a named synonymous with luxury lifestyle and leadership, someone who transforms spaces into stories and connects people to powerful experience. He is the founder of Luxury Co., an author, curator, and a bridge between the heritage and high-end innovation. Her influence touches heart, wellness, fashion, and storytelling, all while staying deeply rooted in authenticity. It's an absolute pleasure to welcome Dr. Madhavi Advani to the Russell Podcast.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for inviting me to the Rustle Podcast. It's my pleasure and honor to be here today. And thank you to Rahul for inviting. Thank you.
Proceed with the first
I
question,
can't.
ma'am. So, so your first question is that the early seed, before Luxury Co, before the events and the elite networks, what were the early influences that shape your sense of style, purpose, and identity? What did you roots like?
So I think there are plenty before before you kind of reach where you ultimately desire to be. Because as you know that sometimes you have to do 10 internships to realize what you're really made for and what
Yes.
actually you want to do in life. So definitely with me also, I had been like as a student, I was very active and always very social. So I think networking came very naturally to me, and this had been happening all through my life. And besides, being in the luxury segment, I had been into varied industries. But whatever that I did it with the top notch from the industry, and ultimately I realized this is what I'm made for and this is where I am.
All right. Okay. So, okay. Second question, ma'am. Your family upbringing and the first lesson. Was someone in your family or childhood who played a strong role in shaping your confidence or vision? How did your upbringing influence your passion of art, culture, and refinement?
Definitely, I think I give complete credit to my mom, who herself is a very strong woman, and I think strong moms raise strong children. So I definitely give all the credit to my mother, because from childhood she had always put us in a lot of activities, and she believed in holistic development rather than only academics. Of course, academics was important. I've done masters in political science, BA honors in history. But besides that, she put us in many activities, like, thanks to her that I happen to hold a student's pilot license. And I also have been for mountaineering to Pindari Glacier. And I was in all cultural activities of the college, everything that you could think of, swimming, horse riding, all that. So I think the credit to that goes to my mom, especially in those times when the girls were not allowed to do things which she made
Correct,
us
correct, correct,
participate
correct.
and do.
Exactly. Like your mother was very supporting at that time because nowadays also we see that nowadays also like mothers in today's society is not fully they are supporting their children, especially girls, to go and do things like that. So it's
Correct.
very good for you, for your mother also. That's great, ma'am.
Yes.
Nice. Okay. So, okay, telling about balancing tradition and modern luxury. Your work at the intersection of heritage and modern luxury. How do you honor traditional values while building contemporary experiences? Can true luxury be rooted in culture?
Definitely. So it's not just about materialistic luxury, which we also deal in. Though at the same time, I'm in the real estate, I'm in the art, real estate, fashion, jewelry, wellness, everything. But when it comes to culture, we also believe that culture is also another kind of luxury which we are promoting, and we are promoting through our clients, the musicians of our country. Creating a symphony and a bandwidth of musicians performing on varied different Indian instruments, and so that the culture and heritage and such rich music of a country, it should come forward to the world, and it should not die. So our clients are also working towards our culture and heritage big time.
So, like, it's totally, you're saying that it's not totally depending upon your how you dress up on about the materialistic thing. It's a part of your culture also, and it like somewhere you also think that the culture like India is bringing. So it's a good fashion, or like we need to change something also.
I don't think so. We need to change. It's very good, very, very good, especially the Make in India that Mr. Modi ji, Prime Minister Modi ji is also
Yes,
emphasizing a lot. And I think not only in India, we are going to be recognized internationally, worldwide when it comes to our culture, heritage, our, back to roots, our beautiful properties that we have in India, the beautiful hospitality that we offer globally to the people from the world, and also our rich culture heritage, even our the sustainable clothing that we are getting into, and fabrics, everything.
being cheaper is being famous all over the world right now. Also, if you see that
Yeah,
India, the clothing, the material which is being manufactured in India is exporting it all over the world. So we
yeah.
can
And
say that.
I have clients who want to be like the Gucci in India, with the Indian fabrics, with the Indian costumes and Indian outfits,
Okay, okay, that's great.
Indian weaves, promoting Indian weaves big time.
Yeah, most importantly, correct. Okay. So, talking about your growth beyond boundaries, your journey has taken you across the industry and borders. What have been the turning points that made you rise above limitations, and what kept you grounded during that growth?
So I think my out of the box thinking and not following the rat race, always doing something exceptional and outstanding, giving your 100% to what you do. Industries like, especially which are very exciting, like real estate, where not very many women you would see in the real estate sector. And I started about 20 years back. Even that time, there were not many women in the real estate sector. And of course, hospitality, all the industries. I'm very passionate about all the luxury segment industries that I am into. And I'm sorry, what did you ask? Something else?
Okay, so I just ask you the question was that your journey has taken you across the industries and borders. What have been turning points that made you rise above limitation, and what kept you grounded during your growth?
So I think my success, because I was getting clients and projects one after the other. While I was proving to be successful in one industry, I got the offer to get on board with the other industry. If I was doing well in the real estate industry, I got an offer to be on board with the hospitality industry. While I was doing hospitality, I got to be on board with Italian client. So my success and my dedication, commitment, and perfection to whatever that I was doing, that gave me a lot of encouragement. And what keeps me grounded is definitely my upbringing and my parents. That they
Right.
keep on telling me all the time that be thankful to God, have gratitude, but never take it to your head. So I think it's my parents' values.
Okay, that's nice. That's very nice. So, okay,
Yeah.
just a question on that. So, what was the reason, or what was that? What's make you choose? Like, if you said that you were already in a real estate business, also, what makes you to shift from the real business to the fashion and the luxury world? Because they both are totally completely. So, there was there
Correct.
must some turning point or some thought that came to you in the mind that make you decide that indeed you have to leave this and you have to do step into some other type of business.
Yeah, so actually, more than me, it was my clients who saw the potential in me, and all the industries were pretty much new to me. And honestly, when I had no idea that how am I going to shape up this industry and deliver into this special segment which I have never touched upon. But then
Okay.
I'm grateful to my clients who realized my potential, and they said that whatever that you're doing for real estate, it was all about premium connections, networking, good contacts, all the industries required. And since I already had all those connections, be it media, be it guest listing, be it the networking, the premium networking in Delhi, I was very very strong in all these segments, and that was the reason that even the companies who had their in-house big brands and big corporates who had their in-house staff, even they hired me outside their companies to be on board because they didn't have the kind of connections and network probably I had, and I'm very very well networked in Delhi. So that was one big USP that probably which I had with me.
So, okay, so like you said that you are very good at networking, ma'am. Because I think that today's and each and every field, whether it's a corporate student or any student who's doing anything else, networking is the one of the most important part in today's life. So, could you give
Absolutely.
some of the tips that because we are also the students right now, so could you tell me what could we do to interact with a new kind of people and grow because we
Sure.
want to know them.
So
Yeah.
definitely, and even I've been a student like you people once upon a time, and I've
Yeah.
also picked up on the ground job training and with the passing of years. But yes, so my forte is basically branding, visibility, recognition, awareness of my clients through various ways, which is social media, digital media, print media, press media, and bespoke events. So, and also I happen to be on board with many, many organizations by now because
Okay.
I had been as I had been just evolving and networking all through my life. So I got on board with many prestigious organizations. So being a part of networking organizations, like I also have my own luxury club, which I launched last year because I realized the importance of people meeting each other, exchanging ideas and growing and exchanging their business. The byproduct is business for everybody, but also
Okay.
you need like-minded people. You want to enjoy a good bespoke events and all that with your set of people also, where everybody is there, who's successful, who's established, and there are also startups who learn from the established people. So
Actually, they
it's
share
very
their ideas.
important.
Yeah.
Correct.
Correct.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then it culminates into something really big sometimes. The exchange of your ideas, once you meet each other, it can really create miracles. So yeah, they should join clubs, Rotary clubs, international Lions, whatever. Like there's so many options nowadays, and meet more people, attend a lot of seminars because that will
Okay.
help them build up their personalities, and
Mhm.
yeah, and maybe get internship in some good companies.
So that will actually help you to take you somewhere in life.
Surely.
Correct. Okay. All right. Okay. Last question, ma'am. Your advice to the next generation for young listeners who are still discovering who they are. What one piece of advice you will give about staying rooted in their identity while dreaming big?
Yeah, I think the first and foremost thing I would advise them is to find out what they enjoy doing the most. Because the
Basically,
day
the
your
interest
profession,
where they're lacking their interest.
yes,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
because the day your profession becomes your passion, your passion is your profession, you will not realize a single day that you're working. So it's very, very
Yeah.
important for them to know what is it that gives them a kick or a high, and what is it that they enjoy doing the most. Automatically you'll feel the fire in the belly and you'll try to achieve your goals, you'll try to give your 100%. Like I feel my work is like spirituality to me. I don't feel a day that I'm working. At the same time I'm working really hard also, but because my profession is my passion, I thoroughly enjoy it.
So like, like you do, like you most of the time you spend your work, you spend your time on working on your thing only. So that
Yeah,
doesn't get bored of it. Like still you think like no, some other day or someday you may feel like okay, you need to get off someday to just relax yourself and go for some outing and everything. Like this
actually my
thing
profession
comes
is
in
very,
your
very
mind.
interesting because most of the
Okay.
time we are involved in creating and curating a lot of new stuff, new things, out of the box kind of things all the time. So
Okay.
it's also part of our enjoyment at the same time because it's a lot of fun when you see something coming out and something that you've curated coming out so beautiful and nice. You feel you enjoy the success as well as you enjoyed the process, and as well as you enjoyed being the part of that particular event or the thing that you've created.
All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Thank you so much, This is the end of the question. So, okay.